And there is no change, because there's been no change in the rates of income tax, there's no change in the effective rates of tax on dividends. And as we know, in the basic rate tax band, there is no additional tax paid on dividends, which is the point I was making about the savings income. Within the higher rate tax band, which is a notional 32.5% rate of tax, the effective rate is 25% on the amount of cash you receive. And within the additional rate, the 45% effective band, it's 30.55% is the effective rate of tax you pay on the cash you receive as a dividend. So there's no change on that. But what there has been, of course, as we'll come on to in a moment, is we now have in next year we have a 20% corporation tax rate flat across all types of companies, unless you're in the petroleum business, in which case it's slightly different, but assuming you are not, we have a 20% rate, which means that in the past I've had to produce a whole load of slides depending on the size of your company to work out or to demonstrate to you that dividends are better than salary. We only need one slide now because all companies are the same in effect. And this slide simply compares if you had, for example, £1,000 profit before tax in your company, how much would that cost in total tax take, corporation tax and national insurance and income tax, to get that money out. And it describes, the slide describes absolutely that dividends are always better. In other words, the rate of tax, the all-in tax rate is always, well, significantly lower, I have to say, in all ways. You have to temper that with a note of caution, of course, because there are reasons why people might want to have salary rather than dividends, pension entitlement, ability to make pension contributions, perhaps even in some cases to borrow, although banks should understand that this is proper planning. There are other reasons why people may want to take salary rather than dividend, but if you can do it, then dividends is usually the best way to go.